reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, stack lows. No stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap, get full real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fart. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends. Oil too slippery, slips through hands. Nat gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take it stops. Step highs, liquidity sits. Step lows, that we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Shot go out when the candle's long. Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm. Cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long term, respect the steps. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. That high, stack lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trader, base hits only. Trade like a lado. Yeah, market butcher, Mustang trader, trade like a lado. Yeah. Chill. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, stack lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the plan, VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap, get full real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fart. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends. Oil too slippery, slips through hands. Nat gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take it stops. Step highs, liquidity sits. Step lows, that we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Shot go out when the candle's long. Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm. Cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long term, respect the steps. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. That high, stack lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trader, base hits only. Trade like a lado.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Let's make sure all these streams working properly. Let's get this guy set up here.
Yeah, market butcher, Mustang trader, trade like a lado. Yeah.
All right, we're just sitting down here, just set up my charts, fed the dogs. Everything is good to go here. Everybody in the vertical stream, welcome. We do have the book map up there for you guys. You won't be able to see the full stream over there, but what I'll do is I'll go ahead and link the full size screen. If you do want to come on over to the full size stream, I will post a link in the chat here, so you can see the comments of the rest of the people in the chats, whatnot. I'll periodically check in on that stream there, the vertical stream. Angia, good morning to you. Hello, Roblox and Space Futures FX. What's up, guys?
leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long-term, respect the steps.
Right.
Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, get the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. NQR, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows that high stack lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trader, base hits only. Trade like an adult. Hey. Market butcher, Mustang trader, trade like an adult. Yeah. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base it stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. MNQ but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack highs, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback, stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap get filled real quick, then it runs and we ride that shit.
My YouTube keeps buffering on the live stream. All right. Give me 1 sec here. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm, cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long-term, respect the stuff. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. VG fill them, we press it. NQR, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody.
Not sure if you guys could hear that, but Frank was going off in the background there, so had to go get him to chill out. Well, it looks like oil really dropped off there, but it seems like, you know, with oil dropping off, I'm surprised that NQ hasn't done much here. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base it stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. So just taking a quick look at the book map here, we do have orders 27,290 above and 300, and down to the bottom 27,200. My the YouTube keeps buffering for some reason. Let's see. I just refreshed it. Let's see if that'll help a bit. Oh, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm, cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long-term, respect the stuff. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press.
Are you guys getting any issues with YouTube buffering on my video feed?
Mustang trader, basics only. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Market butcher, Mustang trader.
So it looks like we found some support there on the overnight VWAP. No, it's good. Okay, it must just be on my end.
Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. NQR, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows.
Maybe I should turn the quality down or something.
NQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pull.
Which is weird because I have another stream going on a different window, and it seems to be working fine. So. Good evening, Tim. How you doing, buddy?
Drags and bends, oh too slippery, slip through hands. Not gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take your stops. Stack highs, liquidity sits. Stack lows, yeah, we target hits. So don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation.
All right, we need a little bit more chill music here. So good evening, everybody. Sorry for all the delay here, trying to get set up. What is the broker? This is a bookmap. Makito. This is a bookmap. This is it's like a software to show level. It's like a level 2 heat map. So basically, just shows whatever orders are on the chart there and where they are. So you can execute trades through that, but I just use it for just to see the orders. Hey Wayne, you're in the vertical stream. So if you look back in the chat there, a little bit above you, above where you just posted, you can see the link to the main chat or the main video feed. So what I should probably do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to edit the name here. So I'll put vertical. Vertical stream in the title, and then hopefully people will know. There we go. Let's save that. Save changes. All right. So one of them would say vertical stream. The other one is a standard one. It's just for mobile users so that they can see what's going on. So hop on over to the main one, which is a link in the chat there. So, but yeah, like I was saying, so that's just bookmap there. It just shows the orders on the bookmap. So basically where people have buys and sells posted on the real market. So that just helps us get an idea as to what direction the market's going to be going in. So we had a bit of a volatile market here so far in Asia, looking sort of like accumulation to me right now. We kind of distributed in the London last night, and then maybe we've been kind of accumulating here again in New York. So I feel like our accumulation, manipulation, distribution cycle last time was accumulation New York, manipulation in Asia, and then distributed in London. We kind of a little bit past London, so we kind of distributed all there. So I mean, this could have been another manipulation. This could be, or sorry, accumulation. This could be the manipulation currently. So I'm wondering if we're going to get another push to the downside in London or later in the evening, but we'll have to see how this plays out. This manipulation might not be over yet. We might end up pushing higher before we end up rolling over, but we'll have to see how this ends up playing out. I did have this channel on here for a while now, so we kind of broke down well below it, and then now we're back in that channel. So I mean, we could end up pushing up to 27,350 area before we find some resistance and rollover. So Makado, hey, you're welcome. Lone Wolf, hey, what's up? How are you? I've been better. I almost passed out at work on Sunday. Oh my God. Bulging disc in my neck, pushing against a nerve, causing me to be very lightheaded and dizzy. Probably need neck surgery. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Tim. That really sucks. Is it painful, or are you just getting like kind of dizzy feeling from it for that? You know, occasionally I suffer from vertigo, so I kind of get the whole idea, the lightheaded dizzy thing. And were you doing something when it happened, or how do you know it's a bulging disc? Lots of pain in the neck, shooting up into my head. Had an MRI done. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, Tim. Hopefully, I mean, I feel for you, bro. Hopefully it gets better soon. Or if, you know, as long as you get, you know, get some relief. So we're kind of holding the view up here, at least. Overnight VWAP is a red one here. So I'm going to actually also give it a different thumbnail for the vertical stream here, just so it makes it a little bit easier for everyone to see. Hopefully this will not screw it up here. You're gonna make a coffee first? Yeah, of course, Anja. It's early for you, isn't it? Did I ever tell you about the 50-pound bag of chicken feed falling out of the overhead and hitting me in the head? Oh, no, I never heard about that. That'll do it. Wow. Those bags of chicken feed are, as you well know, they're heavy. They are heavy, that's for sure. Let's see if this image will work. Change thumbnail. Should work, should work. Yeah, that looks good. All right, I gave the vertical stream a different thumbnail also, so that should help. What is it doing? Did that work? No. Might have to end the stream to get the thumbnail to work. I don't know. This is weird. Maybe I can't change the thumbnail while the stream is active. So I'm just gonna, I don't really want to end the stream. That's fine. I'll do it for next time anyway. So Le Prince Fresco, hey, how you doing? And Nick Scully Unfiltered in the house. High probability NQ will rally to 27,400 to 500. Yeah, we're back in this channel here. So I could definitely see us pushing all the way at least up to 350 area and possibly get out of that, but we'll have to see how this goes. What is this white one here? I think that was an old lunchbox VWAP. Let's get that out of there. So we're above the New York, we're above Monday's VWAP, we're above the overnight, we're above Monday's VWAP, and we're above today's VWAP. So everything's aligned for bulls for sure. We are above value area high. We got room up to previous day high and all-time highs. So it'll be interesting to see how this ends up playing out. And yeah, you're so on it. Thanks for posting that in the other channel. Just putting a good description in there for what's going on. 27,290. We have some orders above there, and 270 currently. Let's see if there's anything up at 320. What is it? 350 area. We got some at 337 and a little bit at 335, but not a whole ton up there. We do have a bearish fair value gap here at 27,274. Kind of feel like we should be waiting for a pullback. Kind of almost wish I got a long off of the VWAP on this last retest down here at 246 area. But it'd be interesting to see if we could play around with the trend line a bit, or the channel. We can get a pullback sort of to the bottom of the channel. Can we get 13 more subscribers tonight? That would put us to 950. That would be pretty sweet. You never know. Fingers crossed. Hey, Wayne. Welcome over here. You found it. Wayne made his way over. So yeah, if you guys are only seeing the book map, that's the vertical stream. Hopefully some people can see the difference, and definitely if you want to come on over to the big stream, the full size stream, it's on the other stream. You know what I mean? Come on over. So FOMC tomorrow, isn't it, right, guys? Am I right? I think so. Let's take a quick look here at financial juice, U.S. durable goods, BOC rate, FOMC rate statement, and U.S. interest rate decision. So that's at 11. So 12, 1, 2. That's at 2 p.m. I guess tomorrow. That should be pretty interesting. Usually we're pretty choppy leading up to FOMC, so we will be a little patient tonight, trying to make sure that we don't get into any silly trades. But we've been sort of grinding higher here since, the second half of the New York session. It's tech earnings this week as well. Let me see. What I will look at is over here. Top step. Use economic events. Yeah, we got eBay, Google, Meta, Amazon on the 29th, so tomorrow. eBay, Google, Meta, Amazon. Is there anything else? That looks like it. So big chunk of them anyways. What about tomorrow? Or I guess the next day. Oh, we got PCE on Thursday. This is a jam-packed week. So we're going to have to be careful. Lots of red folders coming on Thursday. Hey, you're welcome. Something just posted on, what time was this? Oh, that's way earlier. Never mind. Not important. 32 people in the stream now. We got 23 in YouTube, 9 in X. And let's see here. Seven people in the vertical stream. Yeah, I can't really short this market right now. I don't see any reason for us to be shorting here. Let's just take a look at a little bit of a higher time frame candle. So we pulled down, found support. Obviously, here's a previous day low. We've marked that up. So we found support here below 27,044 was definitely an excellent buy opportunity. So we've been in a bullish trend now since 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now so we've been in a bullish trend for 8-9 hours straight now. So I don't see any real reason for us to be looking for shorts here. We did pull back once here, and then we found a lot of strong buyers down here at the 200 level. So I am interested here for a pullback for a long in the 200s. That'd be pretty nice. We might only get a pullback into the 230s, 230s or so. So we'll have to see how this ends up playing out. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of leaning long bias. Let's just throw up a little poll here. So I'm just gonna do up a little poll here. Do you think we're gonna be going bullish or bearish? All right, just started the poll there, guys. So we're bullish, bearish, or chop chop? What do you guys think? Hey, Jay Marshall is in the house. Good evening. Lilish, hey, how you doing, buddy? Hope you had a good day on the charts. Yeah, we had a pretty solid day on the morning stream. Lots of green. Oh, my dad's in X. Hey, Dad, you're in X, the X channel. I see your whole screen. So that means you're in the right spot. I mean, X shows. I don't have the vertical stream on X going. I only have one stream going on X. I'm just gonna pop in there and make sure everything looks normal. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Again, I'm getting buffering over there too, so obviously there's something going on with my data or something is like slow. I don't know exactly what's going on. YouTube, maybe I need to close all my YouTube streams. You'd say pull back to VWAP? Yeah. Yeah, Dad, it's because you're in the X channel. You got to go to YouTube. You're not in X, Dad. You're in X. You're not in YouTube. Big dip buyers at the low of electronic trading hours equals bullish. Yeah. Yep, that's what I mean. We pulled back here, found some big buyers in this dip buying dogs, as Wayne would say. Dip buying dogs. And we got a new 1 hour candle right now, actually. We're about 40 seconds in here. Look at it. It hasn't even done anything on this new hourly candle yet. Oh, it's because we're on the 30-minute chart. What am I talking about? Yeah, we had 1 minute here, and what have we done? We've 68 to 70. 2 points. What's going on? With fleas? Dip buying dogs with fleas? I have a bearish feeling, strong down move, pull back, should continue down or chop, slightly bullish above 27,280, but I avoided it. Yeah, I mean, I do like the fact that we're back in this channel, which I've had, going for from this session over here, the overnight session, we've had it there, then the New York session, then another overnight session. So we've had it for basically 2 days now, and we're back in it. It is a bullish channel, so I wouldn't be surprised if we break out of this. Maybe we're going to play in the channel for a while, and we could always dip back out of it and then break up above, right? So just until we get some sort of an indication that we're going to be looking bearish, like a heavy move lower, or if oil just starts to rip, if oil starts ripping above $101, I would say we're probably going to get a rollover. So we'll have to be patient. VWAP on yours is around 246. Yeah, exactly. Mine's at 245.75, 246 also. Chop, VWAP, long consolidation. I don't think. Don't overtrade, guys. A small quantity. Yeah, we got FOMC tomorrow too, so keep the size down. And try not to take too many trades unless we start looking like we're in a trend here. This could be a little bit of more of accumulation. I don't know. I feel like this is manipulation. So whether or not we're going to continue higher manipulating before we end up selling off, maybe FOMC, we'll have to see. It's kind of a mixed bag when you're starting to deal with FOMC tomorrow, right? You think oil will reach all-time high again? Is it possible? I never trade oil before. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Welcome. Good evening. Chop zone. Yeah, currently definitely looks like a chop zone, right? And VWAP is pretty flat here, right? It is pointing up a bit, but it's, you know, it's not like this, right? So we're gonna need some high volume move here for us to make that VWAP curl up if we're gonna get into a really bullish trend. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, Lilish. So we have 11 people watching in the vertical stream, and we have 30 people watching the regular stream. 9 of them are in X, 22 in YouTube. We have been slowly grinding our way up towards 1,000 subscribers here. We're at like 936 or 37 today. Hey, 938. So we have got 1 or 2 subscribers tonight already, which is awesome. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed. Appreciate that. What do we see in here on the... I'm curious to see what everyone thinks about the... So we got 33% bullish, 25% bearish, and 42% chop chop. I didn't see a notification that you were live. Oh, huh. Yeah, I didn't. I should have put something in the... I should have put something in the... What's it called? In the Discord there. So I will do that right now. Man, I'm getting some serious buffering on my YouTube channels here. It's really annoying. Maybe I just need to close them all here. Yeah, I'm going to close them all. Open up some new windows. See if that'll fix the issue. Live stream. No, buffering already. Look at that. We are popping up here, guys. So did we invert that fair value gap yet? I don't think so. We need to wait for this candle to close here. That'll be giving us a good indication as to whether or not we're going to push higher, because we do have a bearish fair value gap right here. It looks like they're trying to invert at the moment. So we'll leave this bearish for the moment. 2.5 minutes here until this candle closes. I'm a little concerned that I'm getting so much lag on my computer that I'm going to get issue with my trades. I'd hate for it to like not go through or try to exit some of these applications that I got running in the background. Yeah, so 42% chop, 25% bears, 33% bulls. So far, we're looking a little bullish, but whether or not this will maintain, let's see. Windows or Mac, Windows pushed any update. It is Windows, but I can't even do any updates. I'm not even in Windows 11 yet because I built this computer probably, I want to say 6, 7, 8 years ago. And I think the motherboard is missing some hardware that Windows 11 needs for security, like for some sort of security feature. So I haven't been able to upgrade to Windows 11 yet. Okay, 30 seconds here left on this candle. Looking like we are going to get this inversion here, which is a good sign for the bulls. You know, if we're going to try to like take a long sort of up to the 350 area or lower, 330, 320 even, this is a good start to say that, you know, there's a good chance we're going to go there. So we'll probably end up trying to wait for a pullback into one or both of these fair value gaps for an entry. If you read the title there, Dad, there's two streams going. One is a vertical stream, and it states it in the stream. You don't want to be in that one. You want to be in the standard stream. If you scroll up here, I did link it in the chat here. Let me just I'll post it one more time. You know what? I'll post it and I'll pin it to the chat there. He's been learning Lilish. He's not really a trader. He hasn't taken any trades yet, but he's just hanging out and learning and watching the stream and stuff. So okay, let me just copy this here. Okay, so Wayne's back in the verdict. No, never mind. Paste. So I'll pin that. I will pin that in the top of the screen there. And then that way it should be easy for anyone to find it to get across to the other YouTube channel or the other stream. Hello, Dave's dad. This is the best time to learn trading and trade prop firm money. Yes. EUFI firmware and security boot needed for Windows 11 should be an on-off function within the BIOS. Yeah, you know what? I heard that also, and I went into the BIOS and I wasn't able to find, like, I was trying to shut it off, but it wasn't working. So I don't know if, like, I'm not that good with computers, like building computers, whatnot. And I did some research and it did say that, but I wasn't able to turn it off for some reason. Like, it wasn't letting me do it. So I don't know if it's something that I did or what the heck is going on, but All right, let's keep an eye here for a potential pullback into this area for a long. Looks like we kind of already had our pullback, right, to the VWAP. So maybe this was basically our chance to enter here as we retook the VWAP and retested it. That would have been the best entry. Looking back, obviously, we had another opportunity here, but popped up. Whether or not we make a new high, that could be interesting. If we end up like leaving equal highs and then rolling over, that'll be a target for later, maybe for the New York session. Windows 11 needs some kind of security chip. I forgot what it's called. If you have it, you can install Windows 11. Yeah, I know that's the thing, is my motherboard doesn't have it, but Nick was saying that I should be able to shut it off, and that was the research that I found too, is that I should be able to shut it off, but I tried and I wasn't able to. So I don't know if I was doing it wrong, or if it's just, really just too old, it doesn't even have that option, but I don't know. I'm not that good with computers. Enough that I can build, like I built my own computer, I ordered all the components and plugged it all together and made it all work properly, but yeah, on the software, the software side, a little less knowledgeable. I can handle sort of like the mechanical part of it, right? All right. So we did kind of leave almost an equal high there. The bodies are matching up to the previous body, so that could be a double top potentially. So I guess what we could wait for is, we're going to wait for a pullback, but I'm not necessarily going to buy it. Sometimes I'll just put an order in the middle of this inverted fair value gap. But I would like to see if we end up rolling over from here, we're going to leave perfect equal highs, which can be a target for London or for New York, right? Maybe the bearish idea is going to be the play, but we'll have to see how this kind of plays out here. Laptop is the best option. New laptops are much more powerful, and you can connect external monitors. It'll feel like full-fledged workstation if you have any issues with desktop. Yeah, that could be an idea. Plus, you get mobility trade from anywhere. Yeah, that's true. I do have a laptop with some side screens. It is a mediocre laptop, and that's kind of my like travel setup. I got one side screen, like an Acer side screen. Asus, one of these guys. So if any of you guys were watching early or last year when I was camping, I was streaming from my laptop using this guy as my secondary screen. Streaming live from the campsite. Yeah, they are. It's definitely good. I need to get a second one though. I just feel like I really need a little bit more real estate. Having the stream going on and Bookmap and Trading View, and then I have like Trade of 8 also open. So it's like I wish I had just the third screen. I really need that. But Alex said, I have a question. What are the differences between a double or triple top? What actually those signs indicate? Well, there's usually going to be a big buyer or seller up there, right? So there's somebody that's rejecting the market at that point. I don't really, I'm just saying, like, if you see those double tops or double bottoms, those can often be used as like draws on liquidity in the future, right? So let's just say we did leave this double top here. We ended up trading down, and maybe we play around for a while, and then we end up heading way lower. Then, you know, in one of the future sessions when we start getting some more buyer momentum or whatever, this could be the target. So that's kind of like how I would watch it. I think we had some equal lows down over here too. Like if you look at these equal lows, there we got some sort of like equal lows. So I don't really put that much emphasis on double or triple, but the more times that they attempt to push through it, the more likely eventually they will get through it. But it's also a strong signal that if they push up like 3 times and can't break it, that the sellers or whoever, the resistance is there, right? So high volume bar. Yeah, that was a pretty high volume selling bar there. And you're looking at the 3-minute? Yeah, look at that. High volume 3-minute bearish bar there. So this could end up being a, you know, like sort of a double top area. Hey, you're welcome. But keep an eye on those, right? Because in the future, they're really good for targets. You know, like, because if you think about it, if you get a double top like that, there's going to be a lot of people that are holding stop losses above that area, especially like the big buyers, the sellers, whatever, that are holding for a long period of time, right? So like I said, if we end up getting down here or even further, and then we start turning bullish again, I mean, that could be a reasonable target for the price to go to want to sweep those orders up there. You just have to get into your BIOS and check the EUFI or legacy options. EUFI is there, then compatible with Windows 11. Yeah, I think I tried to go to legacy options. I'll have to try it again, Nick. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I did try to get in there and adjust that stuff, but because you just hit like F2 or whatever when you restart, and then that'll get you into the BIOS, right? And then from there you should be able to find it. But for whatever reason, it's like it wouldn't save or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was definitely looking into the EUFI and the legacy options, and I just couldn't get it to like stick, like to save, or you know, like the option wasn't there or something. Maybe I was looking in the wrong spot, but I'll definitely have to look at that again, because I would like to get the Windows updated. I paid for it too. I bought the Windows update, and then I never ended up being able to use it, so I got it like sitting in an email. Need some red delta. Yeah, I agree. Stick save? Not glove hand? Hey, the stream's getting busier, guys. We're at 38 people in YouTube and 9 in X, and then we also have about 12 people over in the vertical stream. 10 people over there. Welcome, welcome. Added 2 more short, total of 4 MES. Okay. Let's take a look at the MES on the book map here for Lone Wolf Silver Surfer. So the MES, we do have orders above. What did you say? You went short, right? I mean, as long as you keep a tight stop up here, that could definitely be, you know, this could end up playing out bearish for at least a pullback, right, to the VWAP. But I mean, looking at the book, I would be a little worried that it's going to push up higher here still, just because we got orders at 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, a pretty decent amount. So 130, 107, 157, 133, 137, 159, all above. We do have a little bit below at 7180, 7179, about 270 contracts there. But yeah, with in your trade, like I would just, if we start making much more of another high here, I'd be a little concerned that we're going to keep pushing, right? So, oh, you got to stop some of the pucks from going there. Oh yeah. Don't want to burn those pucks. They're bad for the environment. Good evening, Mr. Hawk. Let's take a look at ES too, because sometimes it shows a little bit of difference. Oh, so these are the big contracts. Looking like we got 450 contracts down there at 7170, and 314 contracts up at 7200. So that's interesting. Basically, like evenly spaced between 14 points and then 16 points above. Was it earlier this year? I decided to stop a hockey puck with my face. Took a puck right in the chin here. I got lucky I didn't lose any teeth because it hit like my jaw just at the bottom of like at the roots of your teeth. And I still have a lump under my skin here from from getting smashed by the puck. Try to shrink myself on the vertical screen a bit so that we're not blocking it so much here. Try to block the book map a little bit less. There we go. You guys can at least see the volume bars on the bottom. Take this guy back to NQ here. So we did have a little bit of buyer volume there. Looking like they're trying to take this high here, but again, leaving another sort of stacked high there. Do we have a divergence between NQ and ES right now? We do. So we're making equal highs on NQ, and we're making a lower high on ES. I hear a lot about these divergences, and we didn't really make it a new high though, so it's kind of an equal high. So we're gonna have to let this play out. Maybe ES will end up catching up and make another equal high also, but often when we have these a divergence, like so the ES is making a lower high than the previous, and then NQ maybe we made a new high or made it equal high, that often can sign a reversal. So possibly, are we going to get a reversal here? Let's see. I'm going to be patient here. I want to see us actually start breaking down before we jump into a short. What are those, Angia? Confused ring, confused ring, confused ring? Good evening, Skeletor. What's up, bud? Hey, Rod. How you doing? You're in the vertical stream. If you wanted to come over to the other stream to check out, hang out with everybody else in the chat. If you're on your phone, obviously, it might make sense to just stick around in the vertical stream. It's a little bit easier to see at least the book map, what's going on over there. But if not, I did pin the link to the regular stream in the chat in the vertical stream there. So I'm looking for a bit of more of a pullback here for an entry. Heavy rain today, really. Any iceberg orders on the book map that you might cite to target? Skeletor, so I only have the book map global. I have the book map global. I don't have book map global plus, which is more expensive, and so therefore I don't have iceberg, like the iceberg order add-on, so I can't really see the icebergs, but we can kind of tell once price gets to a certain area how it reacts if there's an iceberg. So like the kind of idea is, you know how an iceberg is like majority of it's underwater and then you just got like a little bit peeking out of the top. So imagine that these 136 orders at 27,300, if it was an iceberg order, say they only show 150 orders, but they actually have like 1,000 or 1,500 that they're looking to offload at that area, then that'll end up becoming resistance, right? So, but yeah, you would have to subscribe to Global Plus to get that. Hey, Zexy, what's up? Yo, after a long time. Hello. Badass Games back in the house. What's up? Andrew Garcia, hope everyone's having a great night. Good night. Good evening. Welcome back. Angia, on top of it. So we did have a bit of a buy volume wall there. So 62 contracts were bought at 27,287. So I think how I have it set up here is that, let's open this back up, this bad boy up here, study configuration, I think. Volume dots. Yeah, so I have the volume dots set at a minimum of 40. So that way we only really see the large orders that come through. So anytime that there's over 40 contracts by one buyer, one seller, they'll show up as a dot. Yes, sir. I do remember you. How could we forget? 3-minute trading range, building a cause to go up or down. Yeah, we're just accumulating right now. They're just, I mean, technically it's a bull flag, right? They're forming out a bull flag. Kind of, something like that. How long they're going to play in here and then potentially break up. I would like to see us manipulate lower, though, before we end up breaking out. Maybe down to this 260 area, or we'll have to watch this inverted fair value gap here if we're going to end up getting a pullback into this or not. Skull Crunch, what's up? I've long crypto and metals. It's pumping. Metals, yeah. I think Trump was talking about gold earlier today. So they're talking about buying gold or something. Gold is pretty volatile right now. Hey, we 4,600 all the way to 46.22, all the way back down to 45.92. Back up to 46.15, just playing around in that area. So pretty volatile. Nick, you have 6 different accounts with Fidelity. Tried to do a day trade with one of them of my smaller accounts, and they hit me with the pattern day trader warning. So $2,000 limit not in effect yet at Fidelity. You're not trading futures though, are you? Or were you trading futures on those accounts? Because I'm pretty sure futures isn't affected by the day trading rule. And if that's the case, you can always pick up a prop firm to trade futures. Just saying. Lucid, they're a great prop firm. Code MBT. Ah. Oh, you have 2 futures brokers? Nice, yeah. So, but were you trading stocks in those accounts? SEC recently passed to get rid of the day trading rule. Probably hasn't hit Fidelity yet. Yeah, that's kind of, I think that's what he was trying to say, badass. But from my understanding, it doesn't apply to futures though, right? Even if you are in a regular trading account. Oh, it doesn't support futures? Oh, too bad. Yeah, stocks and options. Damn. So now what? You can't take any more trades for the rest of the week or something? Or what do you think about the Lucid movie? Rotund. Rotund's in the vertical stream. I haven't seen that Lucid movie. What's that about? The 2022 Netflix movie, produced by Bad Robot, starring Allison Janney and Journey Smollett. Is that what you're talking about? Yes. Oh, it's the one on. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna open this up real quick here. Is it in a different language? Because it has some the text on the front is a little weird. Let me open up the Wikipedia. It looks pretty good. What is a YW47MXZ213? Ace Trades. What is YW47MXZ213? Is that what's that written underneath there? No. Pasted by mistake? Oh. Okay, everybody disregard that. Do you want me to delete that out of the chat? Oh, you retracted it? Sorry about that. I shouldn't have been saying my bad. You should if that's what I think it might be, then you should probably change that. Just in case. I was gonna go delete it for you, but you had already done it out of the chat. But I just spouted it out like twice in a row, so. You're mainly long in Solana, but I've been spreading it out across 9 assets to stabilize pumps. Oh, and grid bots swear this is only going up quick too. Nice. PDT rule takes in effect in June. Okay. So you just need a little more time. Rotund, if you want, you can come hang out with everybody else in the full size stream. I did pin the link to the other stream in the top of the chat there. You're welcome to stay over there too. But anyone in the vertical stream, if you want to come hang out in the full size stream where most of the people are, we have like 63 people viewing over here. At the top of the chat there, it's pinned. You can just hit that little link. It should bring you straight over to this channel or the other stream anyways, because that's just a vertical stream, just trying to get some more people. Some people maybe that are watching on their phone might be a little bit easier for them to see in the vertical stream, right? I've been violating pattern day trader all of my life with stocks and options. Some brokers will shut you down forever. Others will just have to do a reset. Oh, interesting. You can do a cash account for stock and options to get around the PDT rule. Downside is funds settle overnight instead of instantly. Yeah, I did hear that before also. Being in Canada, we're lucky. We don't have to worry about PDT. Okay, so we got 40% people. I'm going to shut down the vote or the poll here. 40% bulls, 23% bears, 37% chop. So I think we're looking bullish or choppy, one or the other. So I'll end that poll there. Thank you, everybody. We did 42 votes there. And then I'm just going to pop up another one, just see how everybody's doing on the day, including this morning. So green, red, or flat. Again, it's totally anonymous. Just curious to see how everybody's doing. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. But and keep in mind, like you can also say whatever happened in New York. I know we've reset past the the futures trading time, but just curious. Hopefully everyone had a good day. The price action was I would say it was a little bit clean. We had some decent moves to be able to get some money before. We had some a little bit of chop early, and then had a nice move down, and then some more chop down at the lows there before we end up pushing up here. So I think on the stream there, we did have pretty good days. I think I had 350 one account, around 400 in the other account, and 500 in my third account. So 3 accounts all green today. Robinhood's pretty good for beginners. They settle instantly and have futures and margin. Nice. I wonder. I don't think I can use Robinhood in Canada. I think it's. I think that's only for the US. Good morning, Trading Game. Good morning. It's a morning for you, so that means you are somewhere in Asia? Or UK or something? Is that where you're I think maybe it was. Yeah, I don't remember exactly where you said you were from, but if it's good morning, that means you're just getting up. So you got to be on the other side of the planet because it's nighttime here. Okay, so looks like flat is leading so far, which is pretty good, I would say. We got 14 votes so far, 50% flat, 30%, 36% green, and 14% red so far. We'll leave this poll up for a little bit, see if we can do a little more data. Good evening, late night traders. Callie, what's up? Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of a pullback here. Going in Lone Wolf's favor here. MES is dropping. Oh yeah, MES has moved down a little bit better than NQ has so far. Are you in? You're in MES, aren't you? I think you said you're in MES earlier, right? Yes, you did say MES. Blue account on the Asia Open. Anything good going on? Oh, sorry to hear that. So far, since I've been on here, we've been basically chopping. So we've been here for an hour. What time did we did break out. We did take this, invert this fair value gap with the push up here. We got this candle closure up here. Now I've been waiting for a pullback. I mean, I've been waiting for a pullback basically since we've been here. Maybe, you know, could put an order down there at the overnight VWAP for if we get some sort of a big wicking candle down there. Get back on the oil here so we can keep an eye on that. So what level is this here? So maybe like 52, 48, 52. There you go. We'll stick an order there. So 52, 42, 32, maybe 32 would be our stop. That's 20 points. That's $40. 30. You know, we'll do like even 28. So we'll put a stop there too, just in case. You got out for profit? Nice job there, Lone Wolf. Did it end up bouncing a bit there? I wasn't watching. Kind of bounced a bit there. A nice trade. Green is green. Callie, what did you do to blow an account in Asia? Did you try to short the pop or what? Or did you maybe got in short after we started rejecting in this 27 230 area? Just curious. Red delta again. Pretty flat delta though. A little bit of red delta, but it's pretty flat. You know, like we're not really making much of a push lower. So 50% flat, 41% green, and 9% red. So that's great news, guys. I'm glad to see that you're either flat or green for the majority. So, Dave, honestly, I don't like your logo. It feels not appropriate for trading as business. I'm sorry, just my view. Which one? Oh, like the little in the background of the screen, you mean? With the bowl and the butcher knife? There's not pattern day trading on cash accounts if you don't use margin. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, don't think of it as I'm cutting the bull, but we're just cutting, cutting trades out of the market, cutting our piece out of the market. That's kind of the idea behind the knife, but I hear you. Thanks for the feedback. I was already down, so I went short from 219 and left to pick up dinner. Oh, no. Gotcha, and then it popped up on you. Use a chart or indicator instead of knife. Okay, that's a good idea. Went to pick up dinner. I was resigned to either save or blow right around 6:37 p.m. New York time. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if you're in drawdown, sometimes you're kind of at that point where it's just like, if you're in that much drawdown, it's kind of like, well, either you're going to make a nice, good recovery on the next trade or you're not. But we got to try to not do that too much. ASDE Theory, hey, welcome. You're in the vertical stream. That is an AI song that I made for the stream. So I forgot that I had that playing. I should change it up a bit here. I got a whole bunch, so I'm gonna cycle through them. Let's go. This is the very first one that I made. I'll get some of those other songs playing here. Let's cycle through on this one too, and then that way I can it'll remind me to change it on the other stream. Yeah, so if you want to join the full size stream, you're in the vertical stream right now. Theory, pinned at the top of the chat there is the link to the full size stream. If you wanted to come on over and join the rest of us, we have about 58 people watching over in the full size stream. 941 subscribers? Nice. Banking the subscribers tonight. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. We got 26 likes also. I think I might end the little poll here again. So 26 votes, 38% green, 12% red, 50% flat. So I'd like to see that. Everyone seems like they're being smart on their decision making today. Ranja in the house. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Stacking up these base hits. Is there a RTY book map or heat map? Yes, there is RTY. That's the... I don't have it hooked up right now, but I can probably try to add it here, which is... that's a Russell, right? RTY, E, mini... No, we want micro RTY, right? I'll just do this RTY. It should be RTY M6 probably, right? Subscribe. So that's RTY right there. Make sure we're at the same price. 2774.3. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube. It's like totally frozen. I'm gonna have to do a restart or something after this. M2K, yes, Lemix. Yes. So we do have some orders above 2778 and a little bit above that at 82. And then below that is 2768. Looking like 2750 has a huge stack of about 300 contracts. So 2750 and then 2805 above. So kind of a mixed bag there. Not too much clarity on the RTY, but looking like they have similar orders on the top and the bottom. A little bit heavier down below.
What's up? Good evening. We just getting loud right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key.
Real quick, can you pin with your mouse pointer what fair value gap so I can zoom in? Okay, let me get back over here to MNQ. So you're asking where I'm looking to enter? Or are you you're talking about I kind of have a order down north close to the VWAP here for a potential long. This is an inverted fair value gap here that we had from this candle back here. And then, I don't really know if I trust these upper fair value gaps. I'd be more likely patient to wait to see if we get a bounce here at the 260s. But really, I want to see if I can get an entry down near the VWAP. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. So we are in a bullish 15-minute fair value gap here. 276 is a midpoint. Looks like we pulled back into it once already. Found a little bit of support. 30 minutes. We do have some above here, so maybe these could end up being our targets, which kind of lines up with the idea if we're going to trend to the top of this channel. We might be heading sort of to the 326 area.
We just hit and quit. MNQ crazy, but we adapt quick. Stop, get swept. Yeah, that's good. Stay alive, that's the real win. Then tomorrow we trade again. All right, guys.
Well, so far the market's been pretty boring, guys. It's been pretty boring so far. I guess we're getting back. I kind of missed the move here. This move. Wishing I was at the desk for even for the earlier move. Like, wow, look at that pump. Dump and pumped back all the way back up, making a double top here. So Grego, are you laughing at the song right now or what?
What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too.
Yeah, it's pretty boring right now. I mean, lately these last couple of sessions, not yesterday or the Sunday session was pretty good, but last week on the Tuesday and Thursday session, it was like we sat and chopped for like 2+ hours. I didn't take any trades. And then it was like right at the very end of the stream, I took a quick little trade as price was breaking down. But so what do you look for on the heat map? Hiva, thanks for the question. Typically, I don't really make a huge bias off of the heat map. What I like to do is build my bias from the chart and the price action on the chart. And then I use the orders on the book map sort of like as a confluence. So typically, like for example, right now, it looks pretty clear the fact that we have orders up at 95 and 300 and nothing really showing up that's substantial below. Typically, price likes to go to where the higher amounts of contracts are, just because it's, you know, it's efficient. It wants to get those contracts dealt with, right? So when we have it looking like this, where we have these thicker lines up above and then not really anything below, not that there's no contracts, but there's no substantial orders below, that it's likely that we're going to head to this. So then I sort of formulate my idea of the trade that I want to take off of the chart. And then I sort of use the orders on the heat map sort of as targets or confluence, however you want to look at it, for your idea, right? So if we're looking for a short here and there was a whole bunch of like, you know, say 27,250 had like 200 orders down there, then maybe there's a little bit more of a chance that we might be rolling over. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it's just another confluence sort of that you can add to your trade to, you know, be more resilient in your idea, right? So far this bullish fair value gap at 79 seems to be holding. And then we popped up here and look at that, rejected right at the top of that trend line. Pretty decent closure there though.
We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. I don't need a home run. I just
Hey, you're welcome, Heva. Heva or Heva? Heva number 1, Heva number 2. Which is it? Let me know. Yeah, my YouTube is just frozen. It's just circles. Give me circles here. You know what I mean. All right, sounds good. So, Heva. Oh, there we go. We popped out, guys. We broke out. So this was I was worried about for anyone who was in a short earlier. I think glad Lone Wolf got out of that short earlier, because this was a huge possibility. This is a bull flag that we're in. We did sweep the highs here. Now, are we going to continue on? We just hit the what? This is the second deviation on the New York or the overnight VWAP here. I need to just close that tab. You took long at 80? One mini. Ooh, nice. 12 points already. That's $240. So since there's no orders below, it creates your bias and target as well as which fair value gaps are viable. I typically look at the chart for the fair value gaps and look at market structure and whether, sort of like if we're above the VWAP or below the VWAP. So obviously we're above the VWAP, so we're bullish. And, so we're bullish. We have orders above. And we've been inverting some fair value gaps. So yeah, lots of indicators to say that we're going to go higher, and it just having those orders up there just add that to the whole confluence idea there. Daryl Williams, welcome. You're in the vertical stream, so if you want to come out over to the full stream, you're welcome to. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat there. We have 68 people in the other side. Gonna hold a bit longer. Nice. Short at 2 deviations above. Wayne? Okay. Good evening. You've been trying to figure out the maps? Yeah, book map, it does take a little time to sort of, learn to trust it, because it's, you kind of got to like get used to it. But for the most part, I found the easiest way to use it is just to see where the orders are. And then you can sort of like, as you're building your bias from the charts and the price action, it just kind of like gives you that extra layer to know. And then it's also a target, right? So if you're targeting, the 300s, maybe you should be taking your, putting some take profits up at like, 98 or 99, a couple points, just front run those orders, just so that you can, if you do get a move to that area, you can get out before, before it rejects off the 300s and goes all the way back down 10, 15 points kind of idea.
Live, 50 people watching, 20 likes. Hit the button, see?
So after your analysis as confluence where delta is, yeah, I mean, you can also watch delta to like see, to give you an idea of who's really in charge and if that's going to change. But yeah, you can, if you had like a global plus, you can add, like some other indicators. It might be a help, but I typically just leave it pretty basic. I just want to see where the orders are, right? So Economic Pulse, hey, how you doing? You're in the vertical stream. I am trading. I'm keeping an eye on MNQ right now. I do have an order down by the VWAP, but whether or not we're going to end up getting a pullback down there, it's hard to say at this point. We already kind of bounced off it a couple times, so I might have just missed my opportunity to get in on the VWAP. So I guess what we'll be doing is looking for some sort of a deeper pullback for an entry. This 27,278, I guess, could have been a good entry in hindsight. But what can you do? If you wanted to hop over to the full size stream, the link is pinned to the comments in the vertical stream. Rejecting a high level? Yeah. Is there a specific FVG indicator? Yes. It's by Nephew Sam. So if you go to your indicators here, search FVG, and then you'll see FVG Nephew Sam there. That's the one that I like the best. It's probably the most popular, 28.2K downloads. The author is Nephew Sam. I don't have inverted fair value gaps on there, so that's why I did put this one. Look at that. We did touch the top of that inverted fair value gap and then bounced off of it. So I'm going to take that guy off here because it's kind of, we're a little too far away from that now. But looks like it did work, although we didn't get a very deep pullback into it. So, hey, you're welcome. Welcome, Greg. Looks like MES didn't sweep the most recent high yet. MNQ did. Yeah, so we might be getting a reversal pretty soon, guys. That's what I was talking about earlier. Oops. What did I do there? What am I doing here? There we go. It's covered up. Yeah, so what I was trying to do here is look at this. So yeah, so we do have a divergence here between NQ and ES, a clear one now. So this often signals a reversal, right? Because ES hasn't made a new high. We made a lower high, but NQ has made a new high. So we have a divergence between the two, or an SMT divergence between the two charts. So we might end up getting a reversal here soon. I'm not that confident trading SMTs. I don't really know exactly how to trade them, but that is definitely something that could be happening right now. If you look here, we got this, right? We got a down sloping one on MES, and then we look over here and we got this guy like this, which is an upsloping NQ. And since we are well above the point of control and the value area high, that could signal that we're going to get a move back towards value area with a divergence. So we'll have to see. And we can keep an eye on oil. If oil starts popping up, I would say there's a good chance we're going to end up rolling over on NQ. I wouldn't just short the top though. Like I'm not suggesting anyone just takes a short up here right now, right? Because that doesn't always mean, just because we currently have an SMT doesn't mean that it's going to stay that way. All we need is a little pump out of ES, and then that SMT will be gone, right? So keep that in mind. We've got to be looking for some weakness in both of the indices for it to want to roll over, right? Y Skel? YSKEL? 249.61? I'm confused by that comment, Wayne. Sorry.
We live. 50 people watching, 20 likes. Hit the button. See?
Big news days coming, so be safe, traders. Yeah, Daryl. Tomorrow is FOMC, and then we have what was it? PCI, I think, is on the next on Thursday. PCI, FOMC tomorrow, and CPI on Thursday. So quite often we're going to get lots of chop. I'm actually surprised that we're actually making a move on the charts, because quite often leading up to FOMC, we end up just chopping like a madman. So Doomlord, NQ to 411, easy overnight move. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's always possible. I'd be interesting to see if we can get above the top of this trend line, though. We've been kind of holding this area. I mean, we did pop out of it back here, but so it could pop out there, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's not unrealistic. 410, with the way that this beast of a futures contract moves. Tech earnings tomorrow too. Yeah. 27,500 is where the price is going. Says out the way. 500, hey? I mean, yeah, I mean, after FOMC, for sure, we probably could, right? I don't see why not if we get some good news in FOMC. Yeah, a lot of orders to clear over 296. You're not going to stay up for it? Yeah. I know. And it's pretty hard to just like leave the order, right? It's hard for me. I've had trouble just leaving contracts going, you know? You missed your own pal? Yeah. I will miss him. Yeah. Is he still in for tomorrow's set, like tomorrow's FOMC? Maybe the last time we're going to see him? Yes, Greg. Oil is definitely the boss right now. Whatever oil does, the other part of the market does different, right? How come I didn't see the chat? Oh, there we go. Oh, flat, short, small win. Nice. Good job. Good job, Wayne. 945 subscribers. Yo, can we get 5 more, please? Thanks, Angia. Yeah, 945. We're going to definitely hit 950 today, so only need 50 more to get to that 1,000. Yeah! That's pretty exciting. Thank you, everybody, for being here and supporting the stream by hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate that. Skeletor on price of VWAP day. Oh, did Skeletor ask about the VWAP price? Did I miss that? Is that the level of VWAP 249? Right now, yes, 249.75 is VWAP. Yes. That level is so strong. If it breaks upside, is what happens. You're talking about the 300, 27,300 there? Do you trade Asia session nightly? No, not every night. Sunday for the market open, or Sunday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. 3 nights a week right now. I wish I could trade more, but I'm live Monday to Friday for market open also. So these evening streams usually cut into my sleep for the New York session. And if you do come to the New York session, quite often I'm just a little tired. Let's just put it that way. So I do have a co-streamer, Nick Jocelyn, also known as Mustang Trader. He's an awesome trader. He's copy trading something like 65 funded accounts right now, 50 to 60 funded accounts right now. He's trying to work his way up to getting 100 funded accounts. That's kind of his goal for the year. He has quite a bit of success. Like, for example, he took one trade at the end of the stream, made $66 in like 50 accounts. Yeah, 50 something accounts. So about 3,700 bucks in about 15 seconds. But yeah, he's a solid trader. And if you want to learn a bit about, risk management and scaling, definitely he's a good guy to learn from. He's been trading he started trading his stocks and options and stuff for quite a while. And then he's been a little bit over a year. He started just a little bit before I did. I'm a little bit over a year. Yes, a little bit over a year now. He was a couple months ahead of me. Yeah, so I feel pretty lucky to have him as sort of a co-streamer in the stream. So he starts early in the pre-market and then trades a couple hours into the New York session. And usually I join him right at the market open. But we're live Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. I'm live at 9:30 a.m., but he's usually 2 to 3 hours before, often live. So can he kickbox? He used to be he was a fighter. He used to fight also. Maybe that's part of the reason we're friends. We get along so well. Yeah, he's done boxing and he's done something else too. So fair enough. I'm at work, so I get it. I'm in Casper's mentorship in Playbit community, just like watching the night action while I'm at work. Nice. Okay. Haven't heard of that, but that's pretty cool. Nice. Hopefully you're getting some good value out of that. I don't know anything about them, so I'm not going to say anything, but I just know that there's a lot of options out there, let's just say. And if you pick the wrong person, then, you could spend a lot of money and not get that much help. Like I said, I'm not saying anything bad about your guy, because hopefully he's a good one for you. So Dave, why does Nick use midnight VWAP? I don't know. He just set that indicator up. He started doing some back tests and it worked really well for him. But lately he's been using the VWAP intraday, not so much the midnight VWAP lately, because the midnight VWAP will give him trades, but only it doesn't work that great every single day. Whereas I think the VWAP hyphen intraday. So I'll show you guys here if you want to check it out. So the VWAP is one word, and then intraday, you can see it's the top here. It's by the VWAP. This is a pretty good one. That's the one he's been using lately. But I've been trying to take his idea, because he likes to use the deviations. So, but all I did is I just took my anchored VWAP. If you just double click on it, you can add the standard deviation bands. So I got the 1, 2, and 3 deviation bands applied. So that's why we have these little lines coming off of the VWAP. So, which is very similar. So you can pretty much turn any of your anchored VWAPs into to show the standard deviation. So no worries, everyone I encounter improves my education. Like you just did help to explain the heat map. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, and it's awesome to learn, constantly learn. And even we're all learning, right? If you're not continuing to learn, shame on you, right? Like everybody should be continuing to learn. Doesn't mean you need to take those ideas and implement them. But, if you can, the more that you can learn, the more things you can understand. And maybe you can pull some things here and there that really seem to resonate with you and put it all together and sort of add it to your trading style, right? So I totally agree with you, Daryl.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Open the
Chickens.
market, but you're live. Mustang trader in the building. Check going crazy. That's right. Yeah. We don't chase times, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size.
Every bit of information helps. I agree. Yeah, just do your best to not overload your charts with all different indicators that you learn from people, right? So that's one thing, is if you start putting a little too much on your chart, it could have a negative effect, right? But just understanding other concepts, and then some things really resonate with you or maybe fit your style, and those are the kind of the ones that you should try to adopt, right? Oh, thanks, guys. Some more people did pick up some Lucid accounts today. So thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. We are getting close to that third tier of the milestone rewards for the affiliate. So I got about $60 to go. And then we're going to hopefully get some more accounts to give away here. And also when we hit 1,000, I'm going to bug those top 1 futures guys to see if they'll hook me up with some more accounts too. So if you guys didn't know, I do have discount code with Lucid Trading and also with top 1 futures here. Both are very similar, very good prop firms. If you go onto Prop Firm Match or any other of those prop firm comparison websites, typically you're going to see these guys. They have really good, good rules, good support. They're, if you're a solid trader and you like to go straight to funded, I would recommend the top 1 futures. They have really good prices on, for example, the Ignite Instant Funded. You could get a straight to funded 50K account for, I think it's even a little bit cheaper with my discount than $239, but a little over $200 there. And you could get in straight to funded, skip the whole eval. So if you're confident enough that you might be, or that you have been taking payouts, or that you've passed enough evals that you're not really concerned about and you want to be serious about trying to get payouts, this would be the firm that I would recommend. Top 1 futures, like a 50K, or even, if you want to have a longer lasting account and you have the extra capital, you could go straight to 150. Just because I would recommend, trading 3 to 5 micros on a 150K account. You got $4,500 a drawdown with a $9,000 target. But that being said, you know, I think the drawdown to the target is better, right? Because if you do the 50K, you only get 2,000 drawdown, but you need to make 3,000 profit. So anyways, I just like the amount of drawdown that you get out of, actually look at that. If you go straight to funded with the 150K account, you actually get a $6,000 drawdown. Wow, I just noticed that. I'm gonna have to get one of these accounts. That'll be my next account for sure. There is a 15% consistency score with the Ignite Instant Funded. So, and check this out, Instant Sim Funded here, 50% off, limited time. Again, $6,000 drawdown for the 150K with a 3,700 daily loss limit. And I think your profit target is 9,000 with a 20% consistency. So that's pretty killer too, right there. So if you're confident, Top One Futures is the way to go. You can go straight to funded. They do have some evals. They have a pretty neat rule here. So also, if you're a beginner and you don't want to put too much money out, you can buy one of these, any of these size accounts. They're only $40. And then depending on the size of the account, there's an activation fee if you pass it, but only if you pass it. So you could get the 150K or the 100K account for $40. And then, you know, for example, the 100K is another 250 to activate it. So you save money up front, but you gotta activate it later. So if you're still learning to pass accounts, this could be a good way to do it. You don't have to put so much money up front, right? But then the one thing that I like about Lucid here is it's a one-time fee type platform, right? So if you wanted to go with the Pro or the Flex accounts, these are their evaluations, and they have no time limit. So you don't have to, like pass it in 30 days. And then when you do pass it, you don't have to pay an activation fee. So the price is right to the Lucid Pro accounts, a little bit less than that, 129 area. And then the Flex is below $100 for a 50K account. So if you're a beginner, I usually recommend Lucid. And if you're looking to go straight to funded, Top One Futures. And you can use my discount code MBT if you're looking to get any of those accounts. So I'll stop bugging you guys with the affiliate promotions. Keep in mind, I am a little biased because I do have a discount code with them, but I have nothing but good things to say with them. The payouts come quick. They're reliable. Their customer service is awesome. And they have, good rules like most of them. Like typical good rules like the other guys. This is the newest song that I've made, guys, that I'm just playing right now. So far I've made, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 songs now that I got that I made from the AI, and it's all, we're using it in the stream here, so it's pretty funny. I've been wanting to heat map with volume profile for Confluence if there's a higher time frame FMT and liquidity sweep. Yeah, I like volume profile also. That's one thing that I use. We need more dope tunes. Bias or not, you are affiliated with the good ones. Anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and if you go, that's why I say, well, if you go on Prop for Match, they're listed there, and they only list reputable companies, right? So you know that these two companies are good ones. They have multi-million-dollar payouts, like 60 million plus paid to traders for Lucid, and I think Top One Futures has 23 plus million in payouts. So they definitely pay out, right? People are making money on those accounts, and the company, they've made, Top One Futures has made a couple rule changes that were kind of like a little bit negative at first, because they're still kind of like trying to find the right place to have all their rules. But since then, they've actually done a couple changes that have like made it easier for traders, because again, they realize, you know, like any company, they got to try to make money, but they also want to make it as good as possible for people. So with those charts, you definitely need sunglasses. Yeah. Oh man, you're becoming a songwriter working for Taylor Swift next? Yeah. Hook me up if you know her. Let me know. I'd love to make some lyrics for her. Now, hey Rob, you know what I did? How I got these lyrics is I literally took the comments in the chat, like the comments out of the chat, and I posted it into AI, and then I got it to make a song out of it, and then I create these songs out of that. So actually, it's all of your guys' comments that have basically made these songs. So it's pretty funny, eh?
Drags and bends, oil too slippery, slips through hands. Nat gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take it stops. Step highs, liquidity sits. Step lows, yeah, we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit.
Don't FOMO, just wait for confirmation. Well, and I wanted to like tie it back to you guys, right? So I like seeing your comments and stuff. So I figured, why not? On occasion, just grab all the messages out of the chat and upload it to, I upload it to Chat GPT and I say, here's the chat. I want to make a song, whether it's like a pop song or a rap song or a rock song or that kind of idea. And then it literally will take the comments and turn it into a song and spit it out. And then I upload that into the music making AI platform. And then it pumps out the song. It's pretty awesome. I just thought it'd be a cool way to sort of like have something a little bit new, a little bit different for the streams, right? So
trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hits that, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FEG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows that highs, that lows. No stress, risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whips too fast. One fake break and it spins right back.
Are you finding any useful ways to integrate AI into your trading that has helped your results? You know what, Greg? I don't really use I haven't really used it for trading. I did for a while. I did a couple times where I would just like take a picture of the chart and upload it to ChatGPT and say, hey, what do you think is a good idea? But usually it says, well, look for this area and then look for a reaction, and then you can kind of get an idea from that. So it's I don't really use it. I didn't really find that much value out of it, but I have heard of some people using AI that's like more designed for trading, where it'll tell you like enter now kind of idea. But ChatGPT, when you take a picture and you upload it, it kind of just says, well, look for the price to get to 340, look for weakness, and then enter a short, and that's kind of like your A+ trade. So yes, you can use it. If you go to get to ChatGPT, load it up, take a picture of your screen and upload it. Say this is MNQ on a 5-minute chart, looking for a trade idea. So you've tried the same without significant results? Yeah, it still has a lot of like discretionary aspect to it, right? So it looks like we're going higher here. We just took the 300s, guys. I don't know. I'm so busy talking here. I haven't even taken one trade tonight. But we are taking off right now. What's oil doing? Let me get over here. See if oil hasn't really done anything yet, though. So I'm curious about this. You just got Bookmap. What's the correct symbol for MNQ? Yes. MNQ M6 is the current one. AI has no emotions. It cannot feel greed and fear. Yeah, that's true. 280 to 303. You're nice trade, Angia. Nice trade. Good trade. Good trade. You're on fire. You are on fire. Somehow posting in the chat, saying hi to all the traders, posting in the chat, and then she's still taking winning trades. Yeah, I haven't taken any trades. You know, I was waiting for a pullback. What can I say? I'm trying to be disciplined, try to lead by example on the stream, and you know, looking for a key, you know, a certain area to enter. Would love a VWAP pullback, but like I was saying earlier, we already broke the VWAP, recovered it, and then bounced off it like twice, and now we're going higher. So kind of missed my opportunity, I guess. We broke out of this bull flag earlier, then we flagged out again, we broke out again. And like I was saying, once we're in this channel, I should have just listened to myself, is we're probably heading to the top of the channel here at some point. You know, 330 to 340 area to get up there. But we're getting pretty far above the VWAP deviation bands here. We're getting up to the third deviations at 326. So, yeah. Let's see here. You're in this long, and you're also long on Bitcoin. Nice. It's more easy to trade mini when their market is moving slow and steady. Yes, I agree, Angia. But I would still want to trade micros, because if you're going to trade minis, you might as well just grab 10 micros. Then you could sell like 8 of them, and then like go break even on 2, and then maybe get a nice runner out of that. So just an idea. Not trying to tell you how to trade, because you're doing great, but you could think about doing that, or go in with 10 and then sell 9 at a key level, and then, you know, stop to break even and try to get a runner. But I know some people are always like full in, full out, which is totally fair too. The VWAP bounce is a good play. Do you think it'll bounce off that 4-hour gap? There's a 4-hour gap? I did not see it. Where is it? Where's the 4-hour gap? Oh, right there? Down here? From the close of oops. Yeah, there is a tiny little gap right there. At 305. 305. I don't see it though. 305. So this is a 4-hour chart. I don't really see the 4-hour 30 bearish gap starting at 300. Not sure which one you're talking about here, but I had the pointer on it, like right here, 305. Oh, you mean the fair value gap? Okay, sorry, dude. You know, I'm looking for like an actual gap, like between the candles. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a target, right? And it's going to be a huge resistance for sure. Now, whether or not we're going to take that, that's definitely a good question. We do have another one above that, right? up at the 400s. So we're starting to dip into it. So I mean, 325 could be a key area for some resistance, which is kind of getting close to the top of that channel. So yeah, I could definitely see us finding some resistance up there. Chip P, by the way. Chippy, by the way. No, I don't have a prediction for tomorrow. Maybe before it happens, as we see the price action, and I kind of would want to see what's going to happen for the rest of the night before I would make a prediction as to what we're going to do. I haven't really been hearing much in regards to what might happen, so I don't really have a bias or a prediction for tomorrow. Maybe when we get a little bit closer to it, how the market's been looking, whatnot, but it's usually a flip of the coin, especially if I were to try to guess at it now. So did ES make a new high yet? Not quite. So we still have a bearish divergence here from the highs. And then the NQ has made even a higher high. I should probably at least put this at the top of that. So we still have an SMT happening. So maybe this 4-hour gap is going to play out. What was that? 325 on the 4-hour? 325. $325. Do we have orders at 325? We have a little bit more of them at 320 and then 340, which is also in that fair value gap. So interesting. Oh, I think I may have missed your comment there over on the vertical stream, Chip. But hey, thanks. Good to see you over on the main stream. So we have 81 people watching right now, 71 in YouTube, 10 people in X, and then we have about 16 watching in the vertical stream. If you guys want to come to the full-size screen, if you're in the vertical, the pinned comment at the top of the chat there is a link directly to the full-size stream with the book map, the trading view chart, and most of the people in the chat. So 72 people in YouTube right now. All good. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, 948 subscribers. 2 more to go. And we're at 950. 50 away. We'd be about 50 away. Not about. We'd be exactly 50 away from getting to 1,000. So super stoked for that big number. I'm going to have to send some message out to some of these prop firms, try to get some free accounts to give away. Yes, I would like to join. However, I'm on the phone, so I seem to be stuck to this vertical stream. How do I get to the mainstream? If you go to my channel, Market Butcher, if you search Market Butcher Trades, you should be able to find the channel. It just won't be as, it's the layout isn't really meant for the phone, but I guess you could watch it, flip your phone sideways to watch it. And in the chat, you should be able to see it in the chat. I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel on my phone and see if I can see that. Vertical stream here. See that? Yeah, so at the bottom of the chat on the vertical stream, it shows the YouTube link. If you just touch that link, it should take you. Yeah, you can see the book map on this stream, which might be a little bit easier for you to see. But if you come across to the other one, we have the book map and trading view going. So, and this is where if I do end up getting into a trade here, I got some orders on the chart, but no trade happening yet. But yeah, you can see the rest of it, and then most of the people in the chat. So if I'm talking to the chat and you're like, well, who the heck is he talking to? That's because it's all in the other stream, right? Just wanted to get the vertical stream to get a little more exposure, because as people are flipping through their phone, they might end up seeing us on the vertical stream and then try to grab a few more viewers. And I figured people probably want to see book map rather than the chart because, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? If you're on the vertical stream, would you rather see book map or would you rather see the trading view chart? Yeah, we're working our way to 950, Greg. 948 right now. 36 likes on the night. Book map sucks, yeah. The real life experience. Oh, I like that name. Yeah, I mean, everyone has you can definitely have your own opinion on book map. I like to use it because I want to just see where the orders are, right? I don't rely on it too much, but yeah. Yeah, 951, we made it. We made it. We got to the 950. Well, book map shows actual orders in the market, right? So yeah, volume profile, I use volume profile too. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you know where the orders are. So because the futures are centralized, they all go through CME, for example, for NQ. So you can see every single order that's placed as a stop, a take profit, buy order. They're all on the book map. So that's kind of the difference between using the book map and using volume profile, right? So I just like to see it. And, I trust that there are actually orders there at those levels. So it's just another confluence. Like I said to everybody earlier, I use a chart for my idea, my overall thesis, my overall trade plan, market structure, that kind of stuff. And then I look to the book map for like confirmation. So for example, sorry about that, hit the mic. We had these orders up here at 27,300. I've been saying we're bullish. We're probably going to head up there. And look what we did. We went up we took the orders at 27,300. Can you get it on Tradeovate, the book map? Or are you saying, yeah, so like, and yeah, it does take a little bit of time to sort of get used to looking at the book map, right? But all I can say is like, since if we have it really dark below, like it is right here, right? Then there's really not very many orders below. It doesn't mean we're not going to go lower, but typically when we have these big stripes there, like this at 27,350, there's 158 contracts up there. So if your overall bias is long and you're looking at, and what do we say? The 350 is the top of this channel. So technically, this is just another confluence saying that we might be heading there, maybe in London or, and again, there's no guarantee in trading, but it's just another confluence, right? So we were targeting these orders up at 300. We ended up filling them after we bounced off the VWAP back here. So, I mean, it's just another visual way to see the orders. If you have a level 2 that you can subscribe through some of your firms, they might have that ability. That's another way that you can kind of see the orders. But I like the heat map because it shows it as a visual representation rather than just like a list of orders that you can see. So to me, it's just a little bit easier for me to digest the data. And it took me a good month or two of watching it to really kind of like learn to trust that when you see orders above and not below, that the price is going to go there. Now, if you see orders above and below, then you're going to have less of a clear direction, right? So it's kind of, there's a few nuances you need to sort of learn with experience. Anybody play GTA and you recognize this song or what? People would rather see Bookmap because the heat map looks cool. I like Bookmap for sure. I use it. All right, theory. Yeah, that was kind of my thought too. And it's a little bit more of a help for somebody, like if they're watching TradingView and they're, you know, on their computer, maybe they can just open up their iPad or their iPhone and have the stream going along with the Bookmap. That was kind of my idea behind the vertical stream. So we currently have about 11 people watching, and maybe some of them are using it like that. That's kind of the idea. So everyone has a TradingView chart, right? And maybe you don't necessarily want to see my trades. Maybe you're just like want to hang out, chat, hear the chat, and then you know, some of the market talk. Is order blocks the same? Order blocks is a ICT concept, right? So I don't really trade order blocks, but typically isn't that like the last candle before a reversal candle is called an order block, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say no, it's not really the same thing, because, you know, like I said, these are literally orders that people have placed on the market, right? So if there's a big buyer and they bought, you know, 150 contracts down at 27,200 and they're targeting 27,350, those are literally their sell orders up at 350. And that's this red line that you see up here. So there's at 27,350, there's 160 contracts for sale, whether it's a sell or a buy stop, or a stop buy. It could be that also, right? But there's orders there regardless, right? So the Blaze Bro is a good music. Ignatius Queles, welcome, bro. I have no clue what ICT concepts are. I'm super new. Finally passed 5 accounts after 4 resets. Hey, good for you. Trading a simple orb model, very, very good. That's a great one to start with. Double and triple tops or bottoms bounce off moving averages and VWAP. Yeah, VWAP is definitely one of my favorites. And orb, you know, it can work really well. Also, I use double or triple tops usually for targets, like for, you know, if we're trading, if we make a double top and we trade pretty far away from it, you know, we can kind of use that for a liquidity target. So that's not bad. Hey, and no stupid questions. Do not a single stupid question there. I appreciate your comments, and I hope I helped out in some way at all, if I can. That's what I'm here for. The Argentina bro. Got a pullback at 3 minute there. Yes, we did. We did find a little bit of support there on, looks like the 9 EMA. So I do have a couple EMAs running here. This white line here that we keep sort of holding has been the 9 EMA. Looking back, we could have taken any of these longs off the EMAs here. Would have worked out so far. We might not. This could be the rollover point. You never know whether we're going to get a deeper pullback or not. At some point, we're probably going to get a deeper pullback. And we do have that SMT, which is a divergence between NQ and ES here. So I guess if ES starts rolling over, there's a good chance NQ is going to follow suit, right? An SMT is another ICT concept, and it's basically often when you have a divergence, which means like, so for example, here we had ES made this high here, and then now we have not made a new high, right? So we're currently pushing up, but we haven't broken this high, right? So you can see this is a little downtrending line here. And then if you look at NQ, we've made a high and then we've made a new high. So this, we have an upward sloping SMT. And typically what happens when this happens is quite often there's going to be a reversal when this happens. It's not guaranteed again, because obviously nothing's guaranteed, but quite often that will signal that there's a reversal potentially coming. But you know, let's just say ES decides to pop up here in the next couple candles and ends up taking out this high, then we would no longer have that SMT, right? So that would be kind of the invalidation. Now, if ES, you know, starts to roll over, maybe we invert a bullish fair value gap. That would be a signal that we're going to get a reversal. And, you know, we might get a reversal here because we haven't made a new high with ES, but we did with NQ. My live is hard to see. Did you adjust your quality on your end? Because you might be able to increase the quality on your video. Is anybody else seeing low quality on the visual? You're using Max? Let me see here. Yeah, I got full HD definite HD right now. 1080p. I'm gonna make mine big and go with make sure it's on high quality too, and just see what you're looking at, because we don't want that. Quality HD. I see what you mean. It kind of is a little bit dull, isn't it? Not looking that sharp. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming too many. Quality is fine, but trading view and order book are small due to the back. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me make that bigger. I can get rid of that, all that stuff in the background there. We can just change the layout here on the StreamYard. I'll go back to my original one here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better for you guys. Thanks for the feedback. There we go. That might be a little better for you now. Hey, Gandhi Trades, no problem. You're welcome. Is better? Okay, nice. Yeah, appreciate the feedback. Quality looks good to me. Warren Jr. I was gonna say Warren G. It was a cool black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts from the east, so I could say what's up. Some brothers in the hood. Don't remember it. I'd have to hear the song again to fully remember that, but it was a good one. Yeah, I see what you mean. That definitely looks better. There's a lot more room to see now. Bigger font for us old farts? Yeah. My new strategy, watch Asia session in order to get drowsy enough to sleep in time and wake up for the New York session. I know we've been unlucky lately. Some of these times we've been unlucky with the slow price movement. But hey, at the same time, I mean, had you have just taken along on the VWAP here, you could have just been slowly just waiting for the price to keep going higher and higher and higher here. Gandhi likes your idea though, Jerry. get put to sleep watching the Asia session here. Oh, hey, I'm just taking a look here. Oil is bouncing, guys. If oil gets above the VWAP, what is that? That's the New York VWAP from today, 99.66. If we end up taking that, maybe we're going to end up getting a little bit of a bearish move here on NQ. So here's the oil. So this is what I'm looking at on the other chart on the side there. So pretty decent little push up there. Kind of rejecting a bit now, but this is a 30-minute actually. Let's go back to the 5, a little bit easier. But yeah, if we end up, putting in some big candles up here, we can definitely see a stronger pullback on the NQ. $955 subscribers, guys. So we're 45 away from the big 1,000,000. Super stoked for that. Randy Trades is live right now. I just got a notification on my phone there. So went over there, like drop. Are you new to stream? Never see you before. I'm about 9 months deep now. So I think it was about August of last year I started streaming. And I mostly stream Monday to Friday for a while there. I really only did Monday to Fridays, and then one night I decided to do a Sunday stream. And then I got like 30 subscribers on one night, and I was like, oh damn, whoa, this is where I gotta be at. So then I started doing Sundays for a bunch of months in a row. And then I realized that, for me to grow the channel, I need to stream when there's less of the main popular streamers, because it's hard to get anyone to go away from there. So I started streaming these evening streams. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. Occasionally I'll do like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Wednesday, Thursday, just because I just find that I'm getting subscribers at night and not so much during the day. we only have like, today we had like about 20 viewers, which is pretty high for our New York session. But typically we're between like, 6 and 15 viewers during the New York sessions. So yeah, so I just found that, there's a bit of a niche that's available at this time. So I kind of been doing my streams up here at this time. So yeah, I'm relatively new. I'm under 1,000 subscribers here. So just grinding our way up, just trying to make it in the YouTube game. 44 the Punisher W. Randy Trades, hey, what's up? Randy's popping in on the vertical stream. Hey Tony, my kids go to the same school as Warren G and Snoop Dogg? No way, that's so cool, man. What, the School of Hard Knocks? Or the School of the Hood? Three minute CL low of the evening. Yao Ming volume, nice long 98.50, eh? Oh, geez, I didn't even notice that pullback and a bounce there. The actual school in Long Beach, California, nice. That's pretty cool. I would love, imagine you're a kid and you're growing up and you're like friends with like Snoop Dogg's kid or Warren G's kid. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we've had 4 or 5 minute candles in a row on oil that have been pretty bullish. We've been having some increasing volume there too. So the bulls are trying to take oil higher right now, and that's why we had this bit of a pullback. Who's going to win the battle? Maybe this is going to be the reversal here. Did we get a new high on ES yet? No, we didn't. So we still have the SMT in place. Okay, well, I'm going to take these orders off here, guys. I'm just going to cancel these orders because we're just so far away. If we end up starting to pull down a bit more, I will think about that new idea. So, Craig, hey, what's up? Evening, Dave and chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. 71 people watching right now. We got 61 in YouTube, 10 in X, and then we got 12 over in the vertical stream. Very nice. So if you guys are in the vertical stream, just looking at Bookmap only, I did pin the link to the full-size stream in the chat there. So if you wanted to pop over to the full-size stream, we have more people over here. You're welcome to. If you want to hang out there, that's cool too. If you want to watch the Bookmap, just putting it out there. Raul Valadas, have you already went over the S&P? Like, have I talked about the S&P, like over the ES, you mean? Currently I'm looking, there's a potential SMT, which would be a potential reversal signal coming from ES and NQ right now. That's the only thing. I'm not really I usually don't trade ES in the evening session. It just, the markets move slow enough that trading ES, it feels like, maybe trying to spread around half-dried glue. So yeah, this could be a reversal point here, guys. We got two and a half minutes here on this candle. If we invert this bullish fair value gap, that's a good sign that we might end up becoming bearish here. Maybe we're gonna head back to the VWAP. We're getting a bit of a delayed reaction here on the NQ going lower. Oil is trying to pop up. We have an SMT. So we do have a potential of a reversal or some sort of a deeper pullback potentially. I think this is going to be a key level here, this 27,288 area. Maybe if we invert that fair value gap, there's a good chance we're going to end up heading a little bit lower. But the problem is we do have some more fair value gaps below. Let's see, we do have a 30-minute bullish fair value gap at 74. And then again, this is, we got 21 minutes on the 30-minute candle here for an inversion. 21 minutes, 10:30. So we'll have to look back at the time at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time for a potential inversion on this 30-minute fair value gap. 6 minutes for a 15-minute inversion here. So we're just kind of looking for the potential of a reversal right now. Not guaranteed it's going to happen, but you know, we do have some signals saying that we might be getting a reversal here pretty soon. Maybe we're going to pull back to the bottom of this channel here, maybe even down to like the 27,230 area, and then pump overnight all the way back up to the, you know, to the top of the channel, to the 300s. I mean, it's also possible we end up rolling over. So I'm more of a reactive trader, you know, like I like to wait for the price action to sort of tell me what's going to happen. So I've been using Bookmap now for a good 6 months, 7 months maybe. So basically from the time that, around the time that I started, actually, let me think about that. It was a few months after I started streaming did I get Bookmap. So I would say probably a good 6 months anyways now that I've been using it. Oil's popping up here now. We got ES is starting to roll over. NQ starting to roll over. So maybe this, you know, I would almost be inclined to trade ES if we do end up getting a... Let's take a look at the orders on ES here, see if there's anything below now. So we do have some 7180s orders. Let's look at the ES itself. 7175, 7179. Ooh, 7170 below. Let's look at this NQ here. We'll look for the further target here. 225. 225. 250 is where the VWAP is. 262. So NQ still looks like it's only showing orders above on the book map, although some did come off there and then they put them back on up at 27,341. $71.60, we got 139 contracts. Where is 71.60? It's pretty far. That's a little too far, I think, for tonight. 71.70, we got 100 contracts there. Even 71.70, that's a point of control. And 71.80, so that's only a 4-point pullback, which is at the VWAP. So yeah. Austin Whittington, can you explain how you read Bookmap? All right, yes. So like I was saying earlier in the chat, typically I look at the charts first, right? I look at the charts for bias. Are we above the VWAP? Are we below the VWAP? Are we trending bullish, you know, overall, or bearish kind of idea? Do we have, you know, larger, higher time frame fair value gaps above or below, maybe equal highs, this kinds of things? I'll be looking at that first to sort of like build my bias, right? And then I'll look over at the book map. And if we have a cluster of orders above or a cluster of orders below, depending on our bias, if it lines up with it, I just kind of use it as a confluence for where the price is going to go. And then if I am targeting, say, orders above, I might, you know, front run the orders. So if there's, you know, for example, there's orders at 7,190, and that's sort of my target. I'm thinking bullish. 71.90 is my target. I might put my take profit at like 71.88. just so that we know that we're going to hit that before we end up getting a rejection or a huge reaction from a potential like iceberg seller up at that level or something along those lines, right? So I just sort of use it as like a added confluence to my overall trading ideas. And it's you know, it shows you exactly where the orders are that people want to, you know, buy or sell. So keep in mind though, guys, if you are looking at the book map, let's look for an example here. So if we look at the orders here, right at 71.92, right here, 71.91.25. If you can see, there's a little white line in this little bar, right? So whatever is from the left side to the white line is controlled by one buyer or seller, depending on what it is, what type of order it is. But oh, see, it's gone there. And did you notice that it disappeared? And then now there's less volume in that. That's kind of funny that we just saw that. But basically, that's either one buyer or seller, or typically we considered it like an algorithm order. So if you're looking for those little white lines, like, see, I think that they moved it down here to 71.80, because as you can see, these new orders sort of piled up here at 71.89. So often these are going to be algorithm orders. So from whatever's on the left of the line to the white line is controlled by one entity, and typically we think of that as an algorithm. So and quite often they'll put those orders up there just to help gravitate price there. So just because it is an algorithm doesn't mean that it's, you know, they're real orders. They're there. They're just by an algorithm. And quite often when price gets close to it, they're going to pull those orders off. So you just keep an eye on that. But it doesn't mean, like, you know, they're going to put those orders there to help draw the price to that for whatever reason. Maybe they're in a long and they're just putting those orders up there, trying to like sort of entice the market to go there because that's where the liquidity is, right? So that's a rough idea as how I use Bookmap. Anyways, Austin. Where are you tuning in from, Austin? Probably the USA. Most of the viewers in the chat are from the States. Hey, 956 subscribers. Hey, 44 away from the 1,000. I think we need to put on the VWAP hold song here. This is the latest song that I made using the AI music. Oklahoma, nice. Quantum, Carter. Hey, you'll like this song then. You're from the UK. I made it with London, grimy London style hip hop. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback, stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap get filled real quick. Then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fast. Small size guy. Butchering up charts, cutting up charts like a meat. It drags and bends, oh too slippery, slips through hands. Not gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it'll take your stops. Stack high. You need some Tupac rap? Okay, yeah. I'll, next one I make, I'll ask them to make it like Tupac. Yeah, everyone's becoming a songwriter now, right? I like that idea, the Tupac idea. Now I just got to come up with new ideas for lyrics. But we stay composed. ESP now, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trailer. Basics only. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Market
butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. MNQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, that lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback, stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we take it. FVG get filled real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fast. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags them.
I just had a good idea, so I gotta do it. I'm gonna use your idea about Tupac, but I had a good idea for the lyrics. So let's see what we can do here. This should be interesting. We're grinding at the highs of the session. Yes, and look at that. We are getting this rollover here on ES, guys. That's what I was talking about. Did we get any inversions here? So what you can do is if you want to come in and you go to your where is it, FVG, you can hit the little gear button and then you can show your inverted fair value gaps and then hit OK, and then we can see if we've inverted. So we did invert two fair value gaps there, guys. So do we want to take a short here on the ES? We did bounce and reject there. We could put our stop sort of above the deviation line here. Maybe target the VWAP 7180. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? Let me see here. Let me see.
Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it.
7180, 125, 7180, 50.
No stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the.
Okay, I'm gonna try it here. I'm gonna keep it small though. We're gonna go with 1 micro. See if we can get a bounce back up into that inverted fair value gap. Did we? What happened to the inverted fair value gap there? Because we wicked up. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So if we get a candle closure above, that's not very good. You're short from 310?
You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long-term, respect the stuff. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. MNQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this song here made. Lyrics. Paste.
Basics only. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. MNQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack highs, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break.
Might end up missing this opportunity here. Let's see. So oil pulled back and found support at the overnight VWAP, or that New York VWAP. NQ rolling over, ES rolling over. Looking like we might have missed this opportunity here. Hey, thanks P4 Paul, YouTube Paul, right? You guys always changing your handles, and then I've got to try to remember somebody else's name. So. Okay, I'm going to take these orders off, guys. It looks like I missed this opportunity here also. I don't want to chase this down here. Looking like it's going to just go kind of running out of space, though. Not financial advice. But thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. We're getting really close to getting those that next milestone for rewards, and then hopefully I'll get some more giveaways. Market Butcher and Mustang Trader.
Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so we're 49 bucks away from getting to that next tier. And you know, it says unlocks ability to request coupons on demand. So I don't know exactly what that means, but for example, tier 1, they gave me 2 evals to give away. Or I mean, I could use them myself, but I give them away. And then tier 2, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 evals that I was able to give away. And so we gave those away. So we've given away 7 accounts with them, 3 accounts with top 1 futures. So I'm not sure what tier 3 is because it just says ability or unlock ability to request coupons on demand. So I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means that we can get some accounts to give away, boys and girls. NQ is pulling back here to a fair value gap. These songs are almost done, so we'll have a new song here for you guys in a minute.
Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Trade like an adult. Don't move reckless. Base hit stack. Yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold.
What's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. NQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the
1 hour trying to print a bearish engulfing candle. I will short it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm leaning to also. Just it's getting pretty late here. So I just don't know if I want to get into a trade and be stuck on it. So
we don't chase highs, we wait pullbacks. Paper hands cry, I want that.
okay, got these new songs here. Let's download these real quick so we can listen to them.
Just stacking up these base hits. Yeah, got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know that it get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like, what I do wrong? While the market keeps singing its song. Chat talking about copy and trades. Life advice mixed with scalp and play. Someone sold early, now they regret. Man, I should have held. Yeah, we all say that. Long one micro, keep it tight. Trail that stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy, we've been here before. I'm just stacking little
Base hits.
Small wins, big losses. That's it. NQ fake you out, then it dips quick.
Small wins, big losses. That doesn't make sense, eh? But when you trade a negative risk to reward, I guess.
Slow and steady, that's the mindset. Just stacking up these base hits. We'll let my daughter date him. What? That's the weirdest compliment I ever got.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet either, so
Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story.
it's Tupac style.
Market. You don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money this, that.
Lamthal, you'd go long.
Really know.
4 hours trying to reject as well. Oh yeah, that 4 hour candle. Look at that. Or 4 hour bearish fair value gap.
Yeah. VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease.
FVG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control in a world full of stories.
Late for this old fart. I'm off to bed. Have a good night. Okay, Dad. See you later. Risk management is success. Let's hear that. Nice. I'll play that one after. This is their reference to Tupac music, so it's not exactly sounding like Tupac. Oh, but you know what I could do is I could probably record my voice as Tupac and then use that to create the song with Tupac's voice. Haha. Good idea, good idea.
Heard the legend, heard the law. Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Draw on liquidity, cool, I get that. But draw down hit, what a lesson that. Wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still due next days. I ain't here to
We are bouncing back up here, so this could be a potential chance for a short here, but
they sell dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money, this, that. But who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Yeah, VWAP my anchor, keep my mind at ease. That VG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control. In a world full of stories, I trade my own. No shortcuts, no magic formula. Just you and the chart. Trade your own story.
okay, I did take a one contract short here. If we end up pushing above these highs here, this 186, I will be looking to probably exit this.
Everybody got a story, but the market, you don't care who you think you are. They sell dreams and them candles say it's all control.
I'm not sure which one of that song, that risk management song.
We live, 50 people watching.
We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes.
Market butcher live. Mustang trader in the building. Check going crazy. That's right. Yeah. We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah. That's all.
Is this it? I don't know. It's hard for me to remember. That ending, yeah. It's pretty key. We're gonna need oil to keep bouncing here, though. So if oil ends up rolling over more, that's gonna spell a little bit of disaster for this short idea. Oh, you went 10 contracts? 10 minis? Hopefully it wasn't 10 minis. That's bad. You're in 10 shorts, 10 mini short. Because what, you meant to switch over to micros and then you put the 10 contracts in the minis? Oh, 10 micros. Okay, well, hey, it's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, but you got in that a little bit lower, didn't you? That sucks. That's you took a short also? Well, hopefully it's going to roll over here for you. But oil is going lower a bit at the moment, so.
Good evening, good morning, where you trading from? Go
I can't remember which song it is. You know, it's not labeled that song. Rod, risk management is success. Let's hear that. Yeah. Can't remember which song that was though. It's not named that, but I know which one you're talking about. I just not sure exactly which one it was.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live. Market Butcher Live. We're not here to gamble. We here to survive.
It might be this one, Basic Gambit.
Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. Ink sweep stops, yeah, it does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. $36, yeah, I'm cashing that out. You want big wins? Cool, take that risk. I'll be over here just stacking base hits. 6 in the chat, yeah, we just went live. Somebody woke up only 4 hours.
Let me look here. What I can do is.
One of y'all lying, I don't trust you. Got my VWAP, got my levels clean. Fair value gap, yeah, you know what I mean. It's my entry by a tick again. Now I'm talking to myself, let me be patient then. Try to get filled, but it ran away. Now I'm sitting here like, should I chase? No way. Pull back gang, yeah, that's my lane. Chasing highs and MNQ, that's straight pain. Got banned on X for some random clip. Chuck Norris kicked me right out of the app real quick. Now I'm back on stream like it's all good, bro. Market still open, let's get this. I don't need a home run, I just need a base hit. Small size gang, yeah, we staying consistent. MQ sweep stops, yeah, it does that quick. So I wait for the pullback, then I take my pick. Stack it up slow, don't blow the account. Little green trades, yeah, we building that amount. You want big wins? Cool, take that risk. I'll be over here just stacking base hits. Couple base hits. We'll take that. Let's trade. Yeah. Market Butcher Live. We're not here to gamble. We're here to survive. I don't need a home run.
10 minis catastrophic. Yes, that's instant blown 50K account, right? And you probably can't even take that many contracts in a 50K.
We live. 50 people watching. 20 likes. Hit the button. See? MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. Mess running slow, but I'm still in the groove. Stop loss type. Nah, wait, maybe not. No stop loss. I just wanna blow the account. MQ sweep stops, then it whips back quick. You miss by one tick. Yeah, that's that trick. Small size gang, yeah, we don't rush. Base hits only. No fuss.
You're about to end my 10 shorts. I don't really want to do 10 shorts here. Yeah, exactly.
Don't trade like a savage. Nah, I can't hit by with this spot on the trade down green like yeah, I planned it that way. I ran news, oil moving strange. Market don't care, still crabbing the range. I slipped on a dog turd today. Bro, what? Chat going off, yeah, he love that stuff. I'll pay 50 on a funded account. Next guy. I blew mine in one candle. I'm out. 53 watching. Only 21 likes. Hit that button, don't be that guy. If you whack tag it, we might just bounce or fake you out and take you out. Go long, let's eat. I'm short 5 micros, I'm in too deep. I don't get this palm.
Trade like an adult. Market Butcher Mustang. That's what it is.
Let it go. MNQ on the chart. I'm scalping every move. Market Butcher Live. Mustang trade in the Market Butcher Live. Mustang.
I think it's this one.
Chat going crazy. Let's ride. We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size gang, but the account still grows. Bears outside, yeah, chickens in the yard, die. Still trading clean, still playing it smart. From the chat to the charts, yeah, we all in sync. Market Butcher Squad, yeah, we think, then we click. The recovery, yeah, chat saw that move. Somebody long, somebody short. Same groove, dang, that's a loser. Next trade's a W. We don't fold here, yo, we push right through. Half the chat short, of the half long. Still hitting play, still
Half the chat short, the chat long. Oh, geez, guys. Looking like, are we going to end up breaking this high here?
Now we let it form, then we step in calm while the market storms. Oil turning, crypto falling down. Still finding setups in the middle of the town. From Surrey to the Philippines online. Whole chat
From Surrey to the Philippines online.
Still got runners, let the trend begin. Even when it's messy, we stay composed. No revenge trades, yeah, we stick to the code. We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size gang, but the account still grows.
Yeah, not very nice. I was looking like we were going to get that reversal there. That's why I went with small size here, guys. Not looking to risk a whole bunch here, but BC Drums, hey, are you in British Columbia by chance? British Columbia, Canada? Yeah, basically, if we end up breaking this 71.87 here, I'm definitely going to be out on this trade.
We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size gang with the account. Yeah. Market Butcher live. Mustang trader in the building. Check going crazy. That's right. Yeah. We don't chase tops, we wait, we relax. Base hit stacking, yeah, we build it like that. Add to the winners, yeah, that's our flow. Small size gang, but the account still grows. Bears outside, yeah, chickens in the yard.
No, my name is BC. Okay.
Smart from the chat to the charts, yeah, we all in sync. Market Butcher squad, yeah, we think, then we click.
Need 250 more for payout, so waiting for something good. Yeah, nice, good job. That's a nice place to be in. 71.88. So I'm just gonna put a stop here. 71.88.50. I do stop. Gonna be a pretty tight stop here. Hey, Czar Traders in the house. What's up, bro? How you doing? Good to see ya. Hopefully you're doing excellent. Excelente. Okay, oil's not cooperating here. That's why, guys. Oil is pulling over. NQ's bouncing. ES is bouncing. Oh, you guys. You're tricking us here. It's not ready to do the reversal. The SMT is tricking us. My bot said long from 292 to 308. Yeah, that's a reasonable trade for sure. Today is my birthday, 53 today. Hey, happy birthday! That's awesome.
Yeah. Market Butcher. Mustang trader.
Oh, maybe it was this song actually.
Yeah. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's
Hey, you're
success.
welcome, you're welcome.
NQ moving mad, that whips too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the plan, VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap, get full real quick, then it runs. And we
So I mean, yeah, ES is popping up a bit here. I took the short on the ES just because it is a little bit more bearish. It's not making a new high yet. So if ES does decide to make this break these highs here, definitely that's going to be a bad sign for the reversal. That's why I'm putting my stop up there. I guess 185, so 3.5 points, 3 times 15, like less than $20 here. So you got to keep the size small because when you're trying to buy or sell the top, there's a good potential it's not going to work, right? So keep size small, keep the stop tight, and worst case scenario, you're going to take a small loss here.
ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows that high, that lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success.
Risk management, that's success.
Mustang trader, base hits only. Trade like a lotto.
Trade like an adult.
Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader.
I want to get a Lucid account. Is it 50% or 40% off? I want to use your code. Right now, I think it is. I think it's 40% off right now. Let's see over here. Coupons. Where is this?
MNQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback, stick to the plan. VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap get filled real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fast. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends.
Yeah, I think it's about 40% off right now.
Yeah, that one pops, blink one time, it'll take your stops, stack highs.
Where is that? Let's see it later, yeah.
Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Chat go wild when the candle's long. Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm, cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex, we here long-term, respect the step. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Basic stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this.
There we go, yeah.
But we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows.
Yes, 40% off right now.
Market butcher, Mustang trader. Basics only.
Valid until May 17th, 5 p.m.
Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Yeah.
Thank you for, I appreciate that. I appreciate the support.
Everybody got a story.
We're getting close to that, really close to getting that next target. So hopefully we'll have some accounts to give away here pretty soon. So we still have the SMT. It's still slightly valid, you know. And as long as NQ doesn't keep pushing up too high here, this short might end up playing out here. But really, the indicator is going to be if ES takes out 71.88. Looking like it's trying to go up there.
Like some shadow in the dark really knows your name. I ain't saying it's fake, I ain't saying it's true, but if you risk too much, it'll humble you. Seen the hype build up, seen the fall back quick. From this is the way to man, this ain't it. So I keep it simple, I keep it tight. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah, I heard the legend.
So we currently have 55 people in YouTube, 10 people in X, and 10 people in the vertical stream. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate the turnout. It's been a fun night. Probably going to wrap up the stream here pretty soon. Just wanted to see how we're doing on 958 subscribers. So a little bit more than 40 away from hitting the 1,000. That's super exciting. Thank you, everybody who did subscribe tonight. And obviously, thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and coming to the chats and engaging and being part of the community and the Discord and everything. I appreciate you guys so much here. What else do we got here? We do have... Hey, we hit 50 likes on the stream too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate the support, guys. You guys rock.
No shortcuts. No magic formula. Just you in the chart.
Trade your own story.
We've got 50 likes on the vertical stream.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But
Am out of my long play so far. My bot beat me 4 times today. Nice trade, nice trade. Yeah, you got that. Nice trade. Beautiful. I got one account, a user code. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Thank you. That's so nice. You'll have to change your lyric now from 20 likes to 50 likes. Yeah, that's true. Right?
FVG feel I move when I see no fairy tales, just risk I control in a world full of stories. I trade my own. He said liquidity grab.
So $50 to go till the next year. So we're gonna be getting some of those free accounts again there pretty soon. That's exciting. It's pretty fun when you get to give away the accounts. You can do like, you know, the upgrades and yeah, it's good times, it's good laughs.
So I keep it simple, I keep it tight. One clean trade, I sleep at night. Yeah.
One clean trade, I sleep at night.
Every move mapped out from before. Kill zones here, sessions there, but my P&L like, you sure you care? Draw on liquidity, cool,
Kill zone.
Get that, but draw down hit, what a lesson that. Wait for the model, trust the play. Meanwhile, rent still due next days. I ain't here to hate, I'm just keeping it real.
That's a good question. It turned at 308. Yeah, it did, eh? It tapped 308. Yeah, what is the bot that you're using? Antonio G. Pass.
They sell dreams and them candles say it's all control. Smart money, this, that. But who really knows? I seen traders chase ghosts till their accounts fold. I just stack base hits, let the truth unfold. Yeah.
Hey, 53 likes. 959 subscribers. Yeah, that's pretty killer, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here probably in about 5 minutes. If I stick around for the hourly candle, I might get enticed into some other nonsense here. So the bot is reading fair value gap and volume, and on chain SMA 920 and 200. Okay. One more like, or one more subscriber. Yeah, one more subscriber would be nice. We get to 960. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Everybody got a system. Everybody got a story. But the market, you don't care who you think you are.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart, yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key. Oil going up, but the Nasdaq too.
Hey, nice chat with you too, Greg.
Flag pattern forming, kind of looks clean. 5 green.
Thank you, Cop Maps. Appreciate that. We need Frank tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we can get Frank on the stream tomorrow. Thursday.
Almost got filled again.
Good night, all. Good night, Greg. Have a good night. Thanks, Antonio.
36 bucks, don't waste it. Nah, MNQ sweep your stops.
Glad you guys enjoy.
Blink once, man, you miss it. We don't chase high, wait, pulled backs. Paper hands cry, I want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay.
Paper hands cry, I want that back.
Got banned on X cause of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know that'd get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like, what I do wrong? While the market
but Ralph is up here.
Talking about cop body in trades. Life advice mixed with scalp and plays. Someone sold early, now they regret. Man, I should have held. Yeah, we all say that. Long one, grow, keep it. That stop, protect the night. $5 green and 30 more. We ain't greedy. We've been here before. I'm just stacking little base hits. Yeah. Small wins, big losses. That's it. MNQ fake you out, then it dips quick, then reverses. Yeah, that's that trick. We don't go.
Ralph's in the house.
Funded accounts. Yeah, we thrive, kid. Slow and steady.
Who is the music artist? That's me. I've been taking the chat and putting it into ChatGPT, making a song out of it, and then uploading it to a song AI music platform, and been making the music like that. So you got another account, Karen? Wow. Don't go crazy.
We trade again.
Don't go crazy. Save your money.
Guys, couple base
I use AI write the bot, so there's no name yet. Oh yeah, nice. So it's just like an AI bot. Gotcha.
We're just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart. Yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving wild while the volume low key.
All right, here. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. This hourly candle might get taken out. I'm just gonna leave my stop here and see what happens. I gotta take Frank for a walk before bed. Kind of get ready. I got to be up for 6:30 a.m. my time, and it's 11 almost already. So we're gonna have to wrap it up here pretty quick. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys hanging out and had a good time listening to some funny music we made on AI. And did Ralph get the 960 sub? Yeah, Ralph got me the last sub. It always seems to work, hey? You throw the dog on the screen, there's somebody that's going to like your stream. Leveraging my dogs. Yeah, Lucid's a great firm, for sure. No complaints. I haven't heard anything bad about them. I've had to deal with their support, and they've been really good. When I originally signed up with their accounts, my computer auto-corrected my email address. So there's some confusion with there. And AJ, the CEO, actually helped me himself. Made some changes in the background. Basically, I caught it early enough that it wasn't a big problem. It just kind of like basically made me a new account. And typically they can't even really change your email, so that's why they had to like make me a new account basically. So luckily they helped me out. It took a little while, but they did a whole bunch of work on the back end and was able to do that. So I can say firsthand that their support is definitely rock star style. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Looks like my YouTube froze again here. Just gonna try to refresh it real quick.
Hey, what's up? Good evening. We just getting live right now. 6 people in the chat. Let's go. Opened up the chart. Yeah, we barely got sleep. MNQ moving.
I just want to open up the top chats. It's a little easier for me to do my shout out at the end of the stream here. This one right here.
5 green candles. Yeah, you know what I mean. Trying to catch a move, but I'm staying patient. Chat talking wild, saying
okay, guys. So thank you so much. It was fun hanging out. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Good luck tonight, and we'll be live tomorrow morning if you guys do want to come hang out. Appreciate you guys showing up. Angia, Lilish, Borker, Wayne, Skeletor, Jerry Trades, Badass Game, Greg, The Hawk Flies, Lone Wolf, The Real Life Experience, Paul, YouTube, Gandhi Trades, Chris, and Antonio, Cop Maps, Callie, Nick Scully, Unfiltered, Life is Good, Rod Elliot, I don't know, Rod, BC Drums, Carol, thank you for getting those accounts, appreciate that, Quantum Carper, J Marshall, Kiva, sorry, I can't remember now. Austin, Trading Game, Alex, Kalen, Tipcore, Rob Miller, Craig, Ace Trades, my dad, Roy Stewart, Warren Jr., Warren G, Skull Crunch, Ignatius, Yo Jim Blob, 44, the X Punisher, Lamthau, Chip, Zexy, Shikra, Space Features FX, Andrew Garcia, Economic Pulse, Lemix, Le Prince Fresco, M. Wills, Our Trader, Ofi24, and Jim Riviera. That's a top 50 chats there. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody. I think it only holds 50 people in this top fans. So if I did miss you, I apologize. Appreciate you guys being here. Czar Trader too, I think, is here. Didn't say that on the list, but thanks so much, everybody. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow morning. If not, we'll be live also Thursday morning and then Thursday evening for the Asia session. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon in the future.
You miss it. We don't chase high, weight pulled bags, paper hands.
Thank you.
Want that back. Small size gang, yeah, we stay lit. Just stacking up these bays. Got banned on X because of Chuck Norris clips. Didn't know that'd get me hit with the blitz. Now I'm sitting here like, what?
Yeah. Market butcher. Mustang trader. Trade like an adult. Yeah. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill, then we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. Stack high, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Look, NQ moving mad, that whip's too fast. One fake break and it spins right back. Man said long at the highs, now fam, wait for the pullback. Stick to the plan, VWAP line, yeah, price respect. Tap that level, then we collect. FVG gap, get full real quick, then it runs and we ride that shift. Mustang rolling, butcher on charts, cutting up trays like meat, no fart. Small size gang, we play it smart. One clean entry, that's where we start. Go too heavy, it drags and bends. Oil too slippery, slips through hands. Nat gas mad, yeah, that one pops. Blink one time, it will take your stops. Step highs, liquidity sits. Step lows, yeah, we target hits. Don't chase moves, don't FOMO this. Wait for confirmation, then we commit. Shot go out when the candle's long. Bone a candle! Yeah, that's the song. Green on the screen, but we stay calm. Cause one wrong move and it's all gone. You want fast money? That's how you lose. Over leverage, yeah, pick your news. We ain't here for a one-day flex. We here long term, respect the steps. Trade like an adult, don't move reckless. Base hit stack, yeah, the growth stay endless. VWAP hold, we don't guess this. FVG fill them, we press it. NQ wild, but we stay composed. ES cleaner, yeah, everybody knows. That high, stack lows, no stress. Risk management, that's success. Market butcher, Mustang trader. Base hits only. Trade like an adult.
Bye-bye.